Can you clarify the difference between the old law and the new law?
You mean Old Covenant, New Covenant?
Yes.
What specifically? What clarification did I mean? You're asking me in general terms that Christ has come and established a new covenant.
Mhm.
The Old Covenant, Mosaic covenant, was the covenant God made through Israel. Now, the new covenant is what God makes through Christ for not just Israel, but anyone and everyone who turns to Christ and believes.
Okay.
So are you asking something more specific?
No. There's just more general. Like
Yeah.
like when Christ came, we don't need any of the old law, right? After Christ came.
Well, the new covenant, which is the New Testament, is your way of life. So when you read the New Testament, you have the 27 books of instruction, instructing you as a Gentile, the do's and don'ts of Christian living. So it's the New Testament that will tell you how much of the Old Testament is still binding on you. You see, so if I want to know as a Gentile, do I get circumcised now that I'm under the new covenant? New Testament says no, you get baptized. That's what the New Testament is for those in Christ who turn to Christ, and Christ has become our law, our Torah. He legislates how we live, what we do, what we don't do. So it'll be the new covenant, New Testament, that tells us how much of the Old Testament is still applicable to us. It's not completely done away with, but how much of it is applicable to us. See? So that's a relationship.
That makes sense.
That's all throughout the New Testament. In fact, the New Testament documents state that the Old Testament announced this New Testament, New Covenant. That's in Jeremiah chapter 31, verses 31 to 34, where God says, I'll make a new covenant. And then the New Testament states that that's what Jesus has come to do. And these scriptures are the inscripturation of that New Testament, New Covenant.
Makes sense.